Greetings. Welcome. Thank you guys for viewing my content at Sergeant Major Says. Hopefully you like it and keep coming back. So let's get the small stuff out of the way first. So who am I? I am Rene Andre Criswell, retired Sergeant Major Army. Where am I from? I am from New Jersey, Utah, California. Born in New Jersey, raised in New Jersey, came to Utah, finished school there in California, and then went into the military. So, why am I doing this? Why am I having a page? Good question. We can blame my sister for that. She seems to think that I have a lot to share with the world. I have a wealth of knowledge, 30 plus years in the military, almost as much in the corporate world. Done a few things here and there, so I know some stuff. So she thinks I can do it. I tend to believe her. So let's see what happens. What's this page going to be about? What am I going to be talking about? Mostly things that I know about, things that bother me, things that I think might bother you, but for the most part, getting information out there. Getting information, sharing information, making this world smaller. A lot of stuff about veterans, PTSD, disabilities, all this stuff that I know some about, know other people that know stuff about it, and a lot of it is highly, highly, it's just all there, but nobody knows about a lot of it. It's the government. It's just so weird how things go. It's all this wealth of information, but nobody says, hey, you're a veteran, this is what we can do for you. No, you have to seek them out. You have to find them. You have to say, hi, can you tell me? And then they're like, oh, sure, of course. So that's the way it works. And I've went to that minefield, so I like to share some of the stuff because otherwise some people, are still trying to get some information. Some won't because they don't know what's out there. So my future plans with this site, like I said, we'll see how it goes. First few times, mainly me talking about stuff, giving you some information for my deep reservoir wealth, and just hopefully you give me feedback and saying what you like, stuff you want more information on, and I'm the same way too. I'm hoping to get out of this some information, contacts, people to go see to get different benefits to make my life better, hopefully. So same thing. I'm doing the same thing you guys are doing. We struggle day to day. Some days are better than others, but we're making it, and mostly to let you know that whatever you're going through, PTSD issues, or whatever you're going through, the important thing is not to let it stop you. So I want us to do that together to get our life back, to start enjoying ourselves, to take care of ourselves. I went out today and got a nice little cut. You can see I haven't done that in years, but That's called self-maintenance, self-care. You know, to me that was huge. You know, it was wonderful. Got the hot towel and everything. It was awesome. And that was my self-care for the day or week. So, but we'll keep it going. We'll keep, you know, building together. So today, I thought we'd start off with something small. Hopefully, after this, it'll be small to you. VA prescriptions. Now, there's a lot to say about VA prescriptions. If you, well, most of you are probably paying for them. I used to pay for them too. And then it just stopped. And I had no idea why. They were sending me bills, and which is funny because like some issues of my PTSD was issues with bills, paying them. Not because I didn't have money. It's just because I didn't pay them. So, you know, you know what happens when you don't pay your bills. But they would, I get my subscriptions, and then I get all these, you know, things. You owe this much, you owe this much, and I'd be like, well, it's weird. I'm going to you for help with this, and then you send me bills. But anyway, so all of a sudden they stopped sending me bills, and I didn't understand why. So why was because I, through somebody else helping me, showed me how to do my disability, file my disability. Didn't know. That's another subject we're talking about because it took me years to even first find out about it. Second, to do it and to get help and have them do most of the work. There's people in offices at the VA that are just sitting there all day waiting for somebody to come in and knock on their door, literally. And you knock on their door and they're like, hey, and you're like, somebody told me I could come here to get help with my VA claims or benefits. Like, yeah, come on in, sit down here. You need this, and you're like, okay, wow, you guys just kind of sit here and wait for people knocking on the door, and they're like, yeah, that's what we do. So that's what the whole VA is about. People sitting in rooms waiting for people to knock on their doors. I don't know why they do it that way. It's the government, but that is how they do it. So, which is weird because military people aren't the most go out there and grab it, and you know, we are in other things, but not when it comes to ourselves. So you think they know that. You know, our job is taking care of our people, you know, not so much ourselves. So you think they know that's about us, about the people they're serving, but for some reason they don't. Anyway, back to subscriptions. So first, if you're paying for them and it seems too high, go in to tell them and they can change it. You know, they can literally change it. So that's the first thing. Second thing is once you have a disability and you get, I think it's more than 50%. So I'm I'm not sure about that one. Like I say, all you have to do is go down to the VA and just say, hey, I want to know about this. And they're like, oh, okay. You need to go to room 4 or 5. So I think it's 50%. It goes by ratings of 10 up to 100%. So I think after 50%, everything from the VA is free. Don't quote me on that. It might be 60 because before that they pay you, but you have to pay back somehow. So all I know for sure is 50% you keep. You don't have to ever pay them back. Dig into it, check, make sure. But that's why they stopped sending me bills. Is because once I got that VA disability, everything was free after that. So now I go there, get my medication, whatever's wrong, ailment, if I need surgery, anything, you know, it's it's free. But one thing I've learned is nothing's free. You know, we earned it. So first lesson that I'm gonna give to you today is you earned it. Everything. There's no such thing as free. You earned it. Blood, sweat, and tears. Nobody else in this country or world can say that but military people. We earned it. So get yours. All right. It's there waiting for you. So 100% get yours. No such thing as free. Free money, benefits. No, you earned it. Trust me. Okay. So just make sure that you do that if you're paying for it. Then also prescriptions. When they're giving you prescriptions, they usually have a packet in there of what were the whole thing for safety manual or something. Basically, it's a couple pages and tells you all about the drugs that you have. Read that thoroughly. There's like 6 or 7 pages and back to back. Read it. Especially the side effects. Read them carefully. So there's lots of, I'd have to say, probably over 20 years, half the medication that they've given me, I've stopped taking because of side effects. Really severe side effects. So read it. One I was taking, it a spiral no, I don't know what it was. It's for blood pressure, but kind of gave me man boobs. Really weird. Took me a while to make that connection. And then when I told my doctor, they were like, "Oh yeah, it does that sometimes." And I was like, "Oh yeah, it does that sometimes." Like, "Oh yeah." So here, try this instead. So read read this what it says. Other thing about prescriptions, why you want to specifically read what it says. Also, talk to your doctor about them. Here's a question you ask when they give you new medication. What else was this used for? Most medications that they give from the VA were made for something else. So let's say it's made for pain, but they decided it was really good for depression. Actually, it's the other way around. It was, I know a few of them that I've had was made for depression, but decided the other thing it was good for, really good for extreme pain. So then they give it to you, and the next thing you know, you're sitting on your bed staring at the wall for 4 hours, and you don't know why. And then your month two later goes by, and you go down and talk to your doctor, the one that prescribes your medications. And first questions they always ask, how do you feel? You want to hurt yourself? You want to hurt others? You want to, that all that stuff. And you start telling them, well, I don't particularly want to do anything but sit in my bed and stare at the wall. And then they're like, oh, well, yeah, it does that sometimes because they really made it for, for depression. So, and you're like, oh, so what if you're not depressed? Then you take it. Does it make you depressed? Anyway, that's up to you to figure out and to let them know. That's that gray area they always worked in. That's your responsibility. So make sure, read it, be careful what you're taking, know what you're taking. Don't be afraid to say, I don't want to take this, give me something else, So it's your body. Take care of it. Take care of yourself. Okay. All right. So that's it for today. Hopefully you like the content I'm putting out, and you come back for more. I have some more up soon. Next subject we're going to cover is talk about PTSD, some of the issues that come with that, and talk a little bit about how you can actually, work through it and get back to your life. So it's not a death sentence or anything. We're strong. We're strong individuals. We can do it. We can become ourselves again and take care of our loved ones. So, all right, till next time. Sergeant Major saying, you guys take care of yourself. All right, thank you. Appreciate you.